Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile. Today, we are ascending. And what do I mean by that? We are going to be playing the new Perandus League with the new Ascendancy patch. Today is Friday, and this is the first. This is 3 o'clock. This is right when the patch has been released. We are going to be playing softcore Perandus League, and there are just so many changes. I'm so excited to play. I hope you are excited as well. I'm just so looking forward to it. So Emnix ascends. So I'm going to be playing a witch. I looked at all the ascendancy classes. There are 3 per class and 1 for the scion, so that makes 19 ascendancy classes together. And ascendancy isn't the only thing that's coming, right? There are new trade, there are new skills, there are new trade updates. There's new all sorts of things really. And for the first bit, since we are we've gone through the early game in Talisman already. In every league it does restart, so now we're in the Perandus League, so everything is different. But we will try to sort of go through the zones a bit quicker this time around. Last time it took us maybe a full, maybe 2 weeks just to get to Merciless. This time, maybe we should try and be a little bit quicker, get to the late game. Just experience all the content there is to experience. I do like to take my time. I don't want to feel like I missed out on anything. So there will be certain areas where, I take my time just to try things out. But I want to explore everything. There are all sorts of new things this patch, and it's just so exciting. So what's different this league? First of all, there's the Perandus League. I think how the Perandus League works is you can find like these treasure chests, and the treasure chest gives you coins, and you can use those coins to buy stuff from a person. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea how this works. There are new skills too. Just nothing here though, huh? Okay, so we will pick up a freezing pulse maybe, and let's see if there are any new skills here that I can pick up. Nothing here, okay, but I will use freezing pulse for now. I do like that skill. +1 level of lightning gems. All right, never mind. Let's go dual wands, and let's get. Oops. So +1 lightning gems for those who never played. There are a couple really good gems for early on. One of them, probably lightning tendrils, and then fire trap. So I will get those. That's not fire trap. Oh, I ran out of money. Let's sell this and this, and let's buy a fire trap. Okay, so we'll use fire trap and we'll use lightning tendrils here. Fireball's kind of meh. I don't really care about it. And then
Still alive, are we?
sell this. We're not in a race, so we're in no rush. Let's just go experience everything. Okay, so lightning tendrils is probably here. Fire trap is here. Freezing pulse is here. Oh, I'm so excited. So the beginning of the game is probably still the same. For those of you who watched my Let's Play of Path of Exile in the Talisman League, this part shouldn't be anything new for you. Most of the new content probably comes in the mid-game, so we'll look forward to that. And I'm gonna start with maybe spell damage all the way. Now, what build am I going for? I am going to be going for an Elementalist Ascendancy, using the Wild Strike ability, and at least that's the plan. And that means we have to sort of be a little bit gimpy when we level up. Wild Strike is a melee attack, and we are playing the Witch. And you might be asking, why are you playing the Witch? Well, we can only have the Elementalist Ascendancy when we are the Witch. Each class has 3 of its own unique Ascendancy classes. And I want to play the Witch Ascendancy class. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of damage though. So what that means is sort of our passives will not really kick in until maybe when we're like level 20 level 25, maybe even level 30, right? So it really will take a while before this build starts to show its true powers. So I think the beginning might be a little bit difficult. We're just gonna have to use skills that really don't scale, or skills that scale very well without levels, or without any sort of passives assigned to them. So the first thing we need to do, like all runs, is we should go get ourselves a Quicksilver Flask. So that means going to the tidal island, grabbing this waypoint. Is over here? Over here. So the Quicksilver is quite important. It lets you move faster, which basically means that you know, we can progress through content much quicker as well. So probably the first thing to do is get this Quicksilver, kill the bosses. And speaking of the Quicksilver Flask, there are a bunch of new flasks available with this expansion. I'm not even too sure what they are yet, actually. I haven't done my research, but they look exciting. They look pretty cool. There are some that's like reduced physical damage taken instead of like increased armor, which is very interesting. And then there are some which like removes poison or something like that. I don't know. The iron ring is unnecessary. I'll take it anyways. Maybe I can turn it into a cold ring. Now I know we have a level, but I guess a level point does help. So let's get some more spell damage. Oh, okay. Alright. Slowly killing Hailrake. Gone were the days where Hailrake one-shot you and kept you permanently frozen. Now he's actually a pretty easy boss. For the most part, at least. Core ring. Having life on your ring is excellent. And then... I don't think I care about IDing. I can ID this. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Oh, I can't equip it? Okay. Okay, so now that we're done here, we should go back to town. Well, so a quick way of going back to town is to log off and log back on. So now we get a Quicksilver. And let's sell this. Let's sell this as well. The armor scraps aren't that useful early on, so I like to sell them for wisdom scrolls. Now that we're now that we are in town, this might be a good time for me to demonstrate currency. Demonstrate some new trade API changes. I think that'll be cool. So one thing we can do in this new league is we can make public stash tabs out of premium tabs. So premium tabs are the ones with colors, and you can give them custom names. And in here, you can individually price items. So individually pricing items means if I put an item in here, I can right click it and I could put a price on it. Typically it will be exact price or price, and I can say 1 orb of alteration, and I can sell this item for 1 orb of alteration. Or I can set price on all the items here, and we can say buy out of 1 alt or 2 alts or 2 jeweler's orbs. This is really cool. We used to have, for trading, we used to use a path of exile.xyz or poe.xyz, poe.trade, and that is still available for those who do not have premium tabs, but this is just sort of a quality of life thing where you can sell your items in game. Basically you can put your stuff on auction in game. What the hell is this? Alright, so this must be the Perandus League mod. These guys are protecting the Perandus cache. I'm assuming once I kill them, I can open the cache. Yeah, the chest is locked. And once I kill them, I should be able to get something. What's going on? What's going on? Why are they reviving? Am I done? Cool. So I get some Perandus coin and it's stacked, so I actually have to hold it in my inventory. It kind of sucks that it takes inventory space, but whatever, I guess. Okay. That is good. Onwards. Let's ID our boots, actually. Having move speed might be nice. So we didn't get move speed on our boots, which sucks, but at least we're fully equipped at this point. Hyaku. Well, I guess it's always good to do your Forsaken Masters. You gotta start sometime. And they're pretty easy early on. So I don't mind doing a Hyaku mission right now. Typically, I don't like doing the daily quests. I keep forgetting to do it. So being able to just do the master quests while I'm here, it's a good way for me to keep up with the master levels. Now, I think now that I'm at this level and I have gotten this far, I should have unlocked a new set of skill gems available to me. So next time I go back to town, I should check whether there are any new skills that I could try out. So let's get more spell damage. People are level 9 already, but that's okay. We're in no rush. We're in no rush to get to the end game. It does put us behind in economically, since the people who get to the end game quicker end up getting the better items, or end up making more currency overall, because everyone will be looking forward to buying their items. So if you can get to Atsiri first, that means you can be the first one to sell her stuff. It's a big deal. Okay. Do I want a scepter instead of a wand? It does give me increased elemental damage, but spell damage is still probably better. Okay, let's take the spirit. Let's get out of here. We gotta make sure to continue using our Quicksilver Flasks. We can't forget about that. You know, the Karui spirit is basically an old man just riding on your back. He doesn't do anything for you. He makes things annoying for you. It's as if you're carrying an old man home, like your grandpa. He tripped, and now he can't walk. So he was like, "Oh, Ernie." I just made up this name. "Ernie, carry me home." And you're like, "All right, grandpa, get on my back." That's basically what it is. And then when you use a movement skill, the Karui spirit falls off. So it's like, "Ernie, you're going too fast. I can't keep up. I'm getting scared. Let me off." Honestly, Hyaku missions are one of the most annoying missions, I think. Alright, so to reiterate, for those who have not played, right now I'm doing the Mudflash Mission. And the Mudflash Mission asks you to get the 3 glyphs. It says it right here. Look around Mudflats for more clues as to the purpose of the strange glyph. So you gotta find 3 glyphs, and that allows you to unlock the next zone. So I have 2 at the moment. And that's my 3rd. So let's move on. Where is it? Now I'm using Fire Trap because it's a good leveling skill. The burning damage the burn does a lot of damage, and it allows me to sort of kite these monsters as I'm looking for my quest objective. They'll chase me, but the burn damage will affect them as they move past this area. So it's a really good leveling item, or a leveling skill, and I do recommend it. Okay. Let's ID this wand. Physical damage kind of blows. Let's do this. Alright. now we unlock this area. Early on, you are really low on wisdom scrolls, so you should be careful of what you choose to identify and what you choose to just maybe sell unidentified. Normally, I only identify things that might be an upgrade for me early on, and that includes things like, you know, weapons, maybe boots. You want good boots so that you can get a movement speed on your boots. As a matter of fact, I'm going to re-roll this and see if I can get movement speed. I cannot. And I got a new gem. So I can get Orb of Storms, which is a new spell. So it does 1 to 3 lightning damage, creates a stationary electrical orb that frequently unleashes a splitting bolt of lightning at a nearby enemy. Using another lightning skill while inside the orb's cloud, unleashes additional bolts. Casting this skill again will replace the previous orb. That's pretty cool. So it's like decent AoE. I really wanted to try the Frost Bomb. I think I'm going to try it. Yeah. Let's do it. So then...
Hello.
Let's sell these two. Yeah, those are my new skills. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I really enjoyed the leveling process in Path of Exile. I know some people really don't. Some people just want to get to the end game as soon as possible, but I really do enjoy it. It's really fun to me. I know it is a little grindy sometimes. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so the Frost Bomb can do damage, and I bet it is better against rare monsters and bosses, but simply using the Frost Bomb and like lowering the cold resistance of these monsters, it's quite a big deal. Oh man, it's like multiplicative. That is awesome. That's a pretty cool skill. I like this synergy right here. It's not too much synergy. All I'm doing is lowering their cold resistance, but it does take a lot of mana though. Now I'll probably be casting spells up until middle of Cruel. I don't think I can choose to actually go into Wild Strike until at least I get to the Templar tree. And that'll be a good, 20 levels or so. So at this moment, I'm just gonna have to stick with Freezing Pulse, I think. I think I like Freezing Pulse the best in terms of a spell. In terms of, if I had a choice between the 3 elements, fire, cold, and lightning damage, I think I prefer cold damage. It's a good combination of survivability as well as damage. Fire damage is really good at igniting, so you have like really good damage over time. You have good clear speed, and lightning has shock. That means it's really good for crits and things. But being able to freeze monsters, it adds just another defensive layer that I really enjoy. Okay. I'm quite lost, I have to admit. Man, Freezing Pulse is really strong early on. I never realized. What is that? Okay, so that's another Perandus chest. I suspect we'll be seeing a lot of them. Why did they revive though? I don't understand. So do I have to kill them all? Otherwise they slowly revive over time? Is that what happens? Ooh, a lot of coins. Nice. Let's pick up some of these. Get this. Man, people are in Act 2 already. Oh, this is the ledge. I don't I don't want to be here just yet, but I mean, I guess I'm here already. Let's go get the ledge waypoint, and then we'll come back for flooded depths. Now I know there are some people watching this video who have not watched my previous Path of Exile series, and who are coming here and going, "What is Path of Exile?" I know we're already like 20 minutes into the video, or something like that. Yeah, 20 minutes. But maybe this is a good time for me to explain. Path of Exile is an action RPG very similar to games such as Diablo, Torchlight, Grim Dawn, Van Helsing, what else is there? Titan Quest, things like that. Basically, it's a top-down, isometric, point-and-click, kill as many things as you can kind of game. Typical action RPGs have a special characteristic in that their item drops are very random. You typically don't find set items in, or not set items, but tiered items, similar to like a typical MMORPG, where you know exactly which item you're gonna get. You just wanna, when you upgrade your item, you get tier 2 items. When you upgrade your next item, you get tier 3. Everything in Path of Exile, their stats are randomly generated, so it's very. When you find a rare item, typically it's hard to find 2 of the same items. In terms of what makes Path of Exile unique compared to other action RPGs, I would say it's the skill system, the market system, and the passive system. So let's start with the skill system. Your skills, compared a typical game, when you level, you gain skills over time. In Path of Exile, your skills come from these skill gems, and these skill gems can be bought from vendors. They can drop from other monsters, and you can be traded as well. So skills are not learned, instead they are bought. The skills themselves, however, do have levels. So you start off with a gem that's level 1. Right now this fireball gem is level 3, as you can see. And over time your skills will gain EXP. So the yellow bar shows how much EXP the skill has gained. Skill EXP is not gained by usage, it's simply based on the EXP you gain. So when you gain some EXP, your skills gain a portion of that EXP. It doesn't matter how many skills you have equipped. You could be equipping 1 skill, you could be equipping 10 skills, they all get the same amount of EXP. Obviously it's based on, what level zone you're in. If you're a high level leveling in a low level zone, you obviously wouldn't be getting much EXP on your skill gems. And your skill gems, what's interesting about them is, besides using them typically, so if I equipped a fireball gem right here, I could use my fireball, right? So if I unequipped it, it's gone from my skill tab, and now when I put it, it's on my skill bar again. Notice how there are links between these sockets. You can support your skills, which I don't have any support gems right now since we're only level 6. However, eventually later on in the game, you can support your gems by linking them to other skills. So this is very similar to the skill gem system in Final Fantasy VII. So if I have a fireball here, and I link it to a multiple projectile skill over here, it supports my fireball and gives it 3 extra fireballs. Obviously I don't have that gem right now, but one day when I do, I could show that to you. So that's the skill system, and eventually you could, 5, 6 link it, and that's sort of the top tier of how good your skill can get. Besides the skill system, we have the clusterfuck, that is the passive tree system, which is right here. Each class, so there's the witch. There are 7 classes in total. There's the witch class, which starts over here. There's the shadow class, which starts here. There's the ranger, who starts here. There's the duelist, who starts here. And then there's the marauder, starts here, and the templar, who starts here. Finally, there is a class that sort of is in the middle between all the other classes, and that's the scion, who starts right in the middle. You can traverse from one tree to another tree very easily. So I'm going to be traversing like this over to the Templar tree, and I'm going to be so classes are very flexible. You can be a witch who does melee damage, or you can be a marauder who casts spells. It's all based on how you want to build a character. This game is known for its ability for players to strongly theory craft a build and make very interesting builds and try out different things. It's very good with that. In this new expansion in Ascendancy, classes are a little bit more locked in. Each class themselves have Ascendancy classes, which I cannot show at this moment until I clear this act. And they have 3 Ascendancies, which basically is like a advanced class or a secondary class, which enhances certain abilities within that class. So typically a witch, it would be like casting, elemental damage, and summoning. A duelist would be melee damage, bleed damage, and life leech. So each one has a little. With this new expansion, each class does have a little bit more of a specialization. However, it's still possible for you to, cross classes. You can be a witch and use a witch ascendancy, and then get shadow passives. You can take a shadow and then become like a trapper, and then take witch passives. So that is still possible. Besides the passive tree and the skill tree, there's also the currency in this game, and there is no gold in this game. You can see the Perandus coin with a stack size. That's actually just a league mod from this league. They added this as a special event kind of thing. There's never been any gold. Everything is based on a barter system. Often things that drop are these scrolls, these stones, and you get little orbs sometime. And what they do is they allow you to re-roll or modify the stats on your items. And being able to modify stats on your items means that these items or these orbs have some inherent value of their own. Or not inherent, but there is a value, there's a market value, how much people are willing to trade in order to get these orbs. So people trade with these orbs in this game, and that means you can't go, oh, I'm gonna sell something for 1,000 gold, right? Instead you have to say, I'll give you 2 chaos, and someone might reply with, well, how about you give me 4 alk orbs instead, or probably 5. I'm not too sure what the market rate is. So there's a barter system in this game. What I like most about this game, though, is not the barter system. Is the fact that everything is so RNG based. And some people might say, no, I hate the fact that it's RNG based. Everything is just, it's a slot machine, right? All items you drop that are dropped are random. When you upgrade items, or when you craft your own items, those stats are random too. But the beauty in that is that you can sort of control what you want in your items, right? Or you can sort of control how much you want to spend to craft an item. It is random, but there's a sense of reward when you do craft, the perfect item or something like that. So there's a lot going on in this game, and every 3 or 4 months it just gets a little bit deeper. This game came out a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, I would say like 3 or 4 years ago at this point, and it has just come so far. And I'm very proud to have been part of this game, and part of this community since the very beginning. Or not very beginning, but since closed beta. And, or since alpha? I guess alpha, right? Or, is it called alpha? Pre-beta? Closed beta? Anyways. It's a good game, guys. It's a good game. It's probably, I want to say that it's at the top in terms of action RPGs. Probably one of the best ones out there in the market, and I strongly suggest or highly recommend this game for any people who are interested in action RPGs. Anyways, back into the game. This is a guy, his name is Kadir Perandus, and he is sort of a major part of this Perandus League. So let's talk to him. Drink some water.
Once a lord of influence and opulence, I am now but a humble peddler seeking to recover his lost fortune. Old coins of Perandus mintage, secreted away in gilded chests so as to escape the grasping digits of that puritanical usurper, Vole of Thebris.
Blah 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 blah. I get it. Basically, those Perandus chests that we found earlier drop coins, and this is the guy that you'll randomly meet in your journey. He's randomly generated, and he sells a random item for a certain cost. For example, he is selling an amber amulet for 5 Perandus coins, and he's asking if I want it. I mean, why not? Let's just try it.
Oh, and refund is not in my vocabulary.
And then he disappears. Whoa, that is a cool TP. That is sweet. Cool. Okay, so I just bought an amulet. It's pretty decent. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, I don't regret that purchase. And it's not like this Perandus coin is useful anywhere else. So I might as well spend it, you know? Alright, let's move on. Actually, I might backtrack a little. There's a quest over here in the Flooded Depths. You could have missed it if you were in Submerged Passage. And there's this fork in Submerged Passage. You can either go to the Ledge or the Flooded Depths. I somehow ended up in Ledge, but I do want to go to the Flooded Depths. Just so that I could get... Oh man, I want to keep these. And this. Let's sell this. Just so that I could get a passive point. So that quest gives you a free passive point, and I do want it. Okay, let's do this. Ah, it's a pretty decent wand. Alright, fuck off. Let's go back to this. Let's put this here, put this here. I guess it doesn't matter. Sure. Sell all of this.
Greetings.
All of y'all. Okay.
What little help I can offer is yours.
So now, we should have a bit more damage, I hope. So we're going to the Submerged Passage, and we need to look for the Flooded Depths. I'm assuming it's down here. It has to be. Is it? It's gotta be. Right here? Yeah, okay. So there's a quest here that we have to complete. And I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. Shouldn't be hard. Oh, another Perandus chest. That's cool. Oh god, you do quite a bit of damage actually. Kinda hurt. I guess you have to kill them all at the same time, otherwise they'll keep respawning. Man, these chests are actually pretty sweet. Okay. I will sell this stuff later. Man, I've been so hyped up about this game. For the last week. I've been so excited. I couldn't wait to play. I really... Today I got off work early. Just so that I could come play right at when the patch comes out. That's how excited I've been. That's how hyped I was. And I hope that I could share, you know, this excitement, this anticipation that I have with all of you watching. Every time a patch comes out, I'm like all giddy. I'm like a little child. This game is just so good. And I don't want to just circle jerk it, you know? I don't want to just sing its praises. This game does have... It has its bad moments as well. It's bad in terms of graphics. It doesn't support a lot of sort of shitty computers. And yeah, stuff like particle effects. This game is not friendly with stuff like that. But overall, it is a good game. It has a lot going for it. But sometimes I do overlook its bad points. I have to admit that. Okay, let's drop this orb. Sweet. Okay, let's go back. Take a look at this. Life and mana. And a little bit of rarity. Yeah, why not? I'll take that. There's a skill point. Let's sell this. So with our 2 skill points, we are moving towards the Templar tree. That's the goal. That way, when we get to the Templar tree, we can take some more elemental nodes, we can take some melee damage nodes, we can take some attack speed nodes, and that will let us start using Wild Strike. I'm looking forward to that. I've never used this skill before, and after seeing the Elementalist Ascendancy tree, I thought that it would be the perfect class to synergize with that skill. So I want to see if I'm right. This could go horribly wrong. We're kind of winging it at this point. But, I mean, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? We gotta try. Oh, a large life flask. That's good. Get rid of that. Oh, okay. These Perandus chests are starting to get, like... They're getting a lot stronger. The mobs... Like something is using ground slime or something. I don't know. Do I have to kill them all at once? Like, actually? Is that how it works? Because I can't kill them all at once. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. There's so many of them. There's 2 chests here. What? Is this a boss? What's happening? Why are there so many of them? Alright. I think they're dead. Oh my god. How to kill? They're actually reviving. You actually have to kill them all at once. I think I was right. You have to kill them all. How do I kill them all? Oh, wait, no. I think I'm good now. Wow. That was cool. I know I'm complaining, but I'm just so surprised, you know? This is my first time playing Perandus League. And I'm figuring things out just like you guys are. There's some things I'm just sort of talking to myself at this point. Let's identify these 2. Let's see, this one gives resistance. This one gives less resistance. So let's go with this one. And mana flask. Ooh, a yellow ring. That's nice. So they don't take damage until the orb explodes, which kind of sucks. It means you have to wait like a whole 2 seconds before any damage is done. For every wave, that does add up. Life, some damage. I'll take it. So, Freezing Pulse actually does more damage than Lightning Tendrils, it seems. Yeah. Freezing Pulse is the skill, I guess. Ooh. Alright, so we're progressing okay. Things have been pretty good so far. Nothing too crazy. And I don't expect I don't expect there to be anything crazy either. We've played this game long enough to sort of know what's coming our way, how much HP we should have at each zone, how much damage we should have. So I feel pretty confident in sort of just living until maybe Merciless, maybe Cruel actually. Now what I'm not too confident in is how good this build is going to be. It's the one thing I've always been pretty bad at, making my own builds. Sometimes I just follow a guide, and I'm not a good player by any stretch of the imagination. So whenever I make my own builds, I always screw up here and there. And hopefully this time will be different. So we're heading towards Brutus. Oh, here's more Perandus chests. You pretty much see one a zone, I think. Oh, he's frozen. Nice. So do they actually revive? I'm gonna try killing some of these and leaving one alive. Oh, I accidentally killed them all. We actually get pretty decent drops from these Perandus chests. Not sure how it will look later on as the game goes on, but at this moment, you know, all these drops are very useful for me. A couple orbs, a couple white items, a couple blues. I don't mind at all. Okay. Onwards.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
We've been playing for like 20 minutes now. And we're at Brutus. If this was a race, we would be extremely far behind. This is not a race. I'm under no pressure to get far. I'm just gonna take my time and enjoy myself. Oh, a large life flask. That's nice. The levels are coming very quickly. That is nice. And that's actually one of the changes right here. Notice how the items are dropping one by one. That's one of the changes that that Grinding Gear Games did with this new patch. And I'm thankful that they did it, because in the past what would happen is you open up a strong box and everything would pop it at once, and you would lag, and during that lag spike you might just get one-shotted or something. So just the fact that they make these kinds of small fixes, I really appreciate what they do. Okay. And this time around, I think I'm gonna make an effort of completing all the challenges. So let's look through the challenges real quick. Kill these unique monsters. Okay. Alright. So we kill chatters here. What's this? Oh shit. So this is a trial. So this has to do with Ascendancy. After you completed all trials, at the end of the act, you can do a labyrinth, which will sort of start your Ascendancy or give you 2 Ascendancy points. So we gotta complete these trials now. Locked door? What do I have to do here? Alright, so there are spikes. I probably follow it. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! Okay, what does this do? Does it open the door? I think it does. Oh man, that hurt. Okay, I think we're safe now. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. Oh my god! Okay. We're fine, we're okay. So move speed is pretty important, clearly. Okay, so I know the pattern now. Oh god. Those really hurt. Is that it? Okay, so that was the trial. I believe there's like 5 trials that you have to do. So that was number 1. That wasn't too bad. I didn't really know what to expect. Or I had like an inkling. I've seen some of these trials on streamers. Or I've seen streamers do these trials, but never experienced it for myself. That was quite interesting. Okay. Man, I really don't do much damage, huh? Take all this. Take this. This. Maybe that. Let's ID this. Nope. Nope. Let's get to the next zone already. Gosh. It's the one thing that I have, that's like one of my bad habits in Path of Exile. I go into autopilot mode and I end up just sort of killing everything. And sometimes it's good to not kill everything. Sometimes it's better to just move on. You'll get more EXP, it's more efficient. Just kill as much as you can. But when I'm in autopilot mode, I'm not paying attention. I'm just clearing everything I see. Ugh. Slightly sick. All the people at work, they've been, you know, coming down with the flu, getting colds. feel like it's my turn now. Typically it's always me that gets sick first. But not this time. And honestly, I never, I've always been quite jealous of, the people who basically, they're like, oh, I never get sick, you know? I can go out in a t-shirt and come home, and I still wouldn't catch a cold. For me, if something like that happened to me, if I just slept, if I fell asleep and I went to bed at night, and it was a little too cold in my room, I would probably catch a cold. I'm like that. So for those who never get sick, I'm very jealous of you. Oh, here's Sawbones. Okay. We should probably go back and sell our stuff. Let's do that right now. Oh. Probably added lightning, huh? I get a new gem. Okay. Let's put away all this, all the currency. Let's get rid of this. And let's see what new gems I can buy. I think there are quite a few new gems, right? Added cold, that's not new. There is a lesser multiple projectile. Melee splash. Minefield. It seems interesting. I think I would just want to added cold damage though. Would I want anything else? LMP? Possibly. You know what? Let's do lightning tendrils, added lightning, and freezing pulse, lesser multiple. Let's go with that. So we'll have more splash on our freezing pulse, and then for single target damage, we're gonna use lightning tendrils. I'm okay with that. Oh. Oh, one thing I did forget to do is buy the or download the new item filter. Oh, I do need to do that. Huh. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna get the new item filter. And reload. Save. Alright. We're back. Got my new item filter. Hopefully we can see the new items now. That would be cool. Oh, man. Freezing Pulse looks pretty cool now as well. Look at that. It's like a sonic boom. Look at that AoE. Dang. Oh, we're getting really close to the Templar tree. We're level 11 now. But like I said, I probably won't go into Wild Strike until I'm, I don't know, around level 20 something. And then I'll have to refund all these spell damage nodes. Or maybe not level 20, but when I'm in Cruel, so that's like level 30 maybe. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's a Perandus thing. Man. Oh shit. They have a bunch of different abilities. It's pretty cool. Luckily, at the moment, they don't synergize. So even if they're using a variety of skills, it doesn't affect me too much. This necromancer. Whoa, they're colored differently now. Cool. So for those of you who are going to be playing Path of Exile Ascendancy, what class are you going to be going for? What build are you going for? Let me know in the comments. And those of you who have not played Ascendancy yet, are you looking forward to it? Are you going to try it out? Really, I feel like everybody should at least give Path of Exile a try. And I do know that there will be people who do not enjoy it. It does have quite the steep learning curve, but once you get into it, it is very rewarding. That is all I'm going to say. That's it for my little me trying to sell this game. I'm actually not that good at it, so.
Here. Shame the warden won't leave anything for me. Make sure you tell our host.
But I mean, it's. I don't feel bad for promoting a game that I do love. I mean, it has to be the game that I've put the most time into. Besides maybe Dota 2. I'm a believer of Brutus chests. Oh, look at that. Scroll of Wisdom. Baby. And Brutus barrels. I believe in them too. Not today, though. Not today. Oh, it's a long walk. Alright, let's put a TP down, just in case. Can I just tank him? Kind of? Oh, taking a lot of damage. Alright, I think we got him now. Yeah.
Had you been my creation, Brute, you would not have fallen so easily.
Lightning gems. No, thank you. It is a pretty decent stat or scepter. But currently I'm using wands. Now we should keep a lookout for good physical damage items, weapons. Not just like, it can be any weapon really, but we need something with good physical damage. That way we can use it one day. I did clarity? Oh, that's a tough one. Do I take clarity? Maybe not. Maybe yes. I think I do, especially if I'm casting. But yeah, we want to use Wild Strike one day, and that means we need to have good physical damage. And you often forget to sort of save up on those items when you're basically leveling as a spellcaster and transitioning into a melee attack character. You should look to get your items early, just so you don't forget. So you get into a habit, you know. You see something, and it might not be good for a caster. You go something, you see something, it's like, oh, this thing has a lot of physical damage. Maybe I don't want it. But turns out that a Wild Strike character would actually benefit greatly from it, so. Ala Moana. Let's go! let's turn on clarity. The hell? Kill him! Kill him! Alright, so far so good. Where the heck is his spirit? Can't freaking find it. Oh, here it is. It's kind of cool how I can control the width of my freezing pulse. Like if I put my mouse closer to me, the freezing pulse fires like this. If I put it further away, it joins up. Unfortunately, I don't think freezing pulse actually shotguns. That does suck. Where did I have to go again here? Oh, I need to blow my nose. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Alright, and while we're loading, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Whoa! There's a couple guys waiting for me here. Okay. So we've actually been streaming for a whole hour. So I'm gonna cut the episode right here. We just defeated Brutus. It is a good time to cut the episode. And that's Act 1. There's a lot going on in this game. There's a lot coming up. There's a lot I'm excited about. There's new skills, new ascendancies, so much stuff. And you know, this league might be one of the leagues where I start trading now that public stash tabs are available. But that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will, for the rest of this week, for the next couple weeks, I'm probably going to be uploading a lot more Path of Exile episodes. So if you are looking forward, and if you did like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It would be really helpful for the first sort of episode of this new league, of this series. I would greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/emnixplays for any updates on new episodes and new live streams. Other than that, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.